Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin Land. You can fly just like a bird and sing the best song ever heard. They're with the Moomins. 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 Ba 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 ba
The weather was far too beautiful for Moomin Papa to concentrate on writing his memoirs, so he went for a walk instead.
Good morning, Mr. Hamelin.
Ah, Moomin Papa.
Have you found a new plant or something?
I'm afraid not, and I think I must have examined every single plant in Moomin Valley.
I know what you mean. There isn't a single person living here that I don't know.
Ah, yes, quite.
Look, why don't you come over and have a cup of tea, Mr. Hamelin?
Isn't that Moomin and Little Mai?
Yes, I think it is.
Really, Moomin Papa, peeping into people's homes.
Oh, it's an empty house, Mr. Hamelin. Moomin, what are you looking at?
Oh, hello, Papa.
Nobody's lived in there for years.
Somebody's just moved in.
Oh, really? Let me have a look. Oh, goodness. How tidy they are.
Perhaps the children will play with us.
Well, they might, but they seem a bit too well behaved for that. I must have a closer look at them.
Me too, Moomin Papa, but the trouble is they never come outside the fence.
Well, in that case, we'll have to go in.
How do we do that, Papa? We can't just walk in there.
Say you want to borrow some sugar. That should do it.
Oh, Mr. Hamelin, where's your imagination? Will you please lend me your magnifying glass?
But surely. Here it is.
Oh, that should do it.
What are you going to do, Papa?
Now then, you all stay out here. My plan will only work if it looks as though I'm on my own.
Oh, but what is your plan, Papa? I hope Papa knows what he's doing. They don't look that friendly to me.
Me neither.
Mama, there's someone coming.
Oh! What do you want, my good man? Come on, tell me quickly. Do you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think anyone lived here.
Well, we do now, you know. We just moved in.
Really? Oh, do forgive me, madam. I certainly didn't mean to trespass.
Ah, so what are you doing here in the garden, then?
Researching the travel system of ants.
I didn't know they had one.
Oh, yeah, it's fascinating. It's how they find their way and build their roads. They're not here now, of course, but this is their main road. It's very quiet at the moment, but at busy times, it's packed.
I'm afraid I can't see any main road.
Oh, you would if you were an expert. Anyway, I'll point it out to you next time they're on the move, if I'm in the vicinity, of course, but it's worth looking out for. Welcome to Moomin Valley. I'm your next-door neighbor, although we live quite a long way away. I'm Moomin...
Ah, So you must be Moomin Papa, are you?
Ah, yes, that's me. How did you know? Did someone mention my name to you?
We were told the Moomins were a bit unusual. Very nice, they said, though.
How very flattering, thank you. And you're Mrs.
Fillyjonk, mother and housewife.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, Mrs. Fillyjonk.
Well done, Papa. It looks like you found us some new friends to play with.
A welcome party?
Don't you think it's a good idea? We haven't had a party for ages, Mama.
But you hardly know them, and I've never even met them.
But, Mama, how can we show them that they're really welcome and they could meet everyone at a party, couldn't they?
And I could take care of all the children. I know just what to do.
Splendid, Moomin. Ah, Mr. Hevlin.
I know, Moomin Papa. You'd like me to do the fireworks.
It looks like we're throwing a party. We'll have lots of pretty flowers.
Just tell me what you want, Mama, and we'll do it.
It's great. Those kids will just love it.
If they survive, Moomin.
Now then, children, the Moomins are all a little bit odd, so behave properly.
Yes, Mother, we will. They'll be here soon. Take this in, Moomin.
Okay.
The chute works really well.
Oh, good. I must try it.
These look nice.
Oh, Sniff, leave them alone, will you?
Oh, all right. Just this one.
Huh? They're here. Come on, everybody. They'll soon be at the door.
Right. Come on, children. Help me with the flowers.
Oh, dear. Fireworks now or later on?
Oh, later on, I think. Your very own finale.
Welcome to Moomin House, Mrs. Fillyjonk.
It was very kind of you to invite us, Moomin Mama.
Come in, please, and make yourselves at home.
Oh, thank you all very much indeed.
Welcome to Moomin Valley.
Ooh. All in my hair.
It looks very untidy, doesn't it, Mother? It's a surprise. They should have been rosebuds, but we couldn't find any at all.
Oh, yes. Dear, what a mess.
Mrs. Fillyjonk, let me introduce the children.
They all look different.
Well, yes. Only Moomin is really ours. The others are sort of, I'm sure they'll all get on.
Oh, I'm afraid my children do not play. They would much rather read or study.
Oh, are you sure? They've got to have some time for play.
I'm sure.
Well, come into the dining room anyway. You can watch the others playing.
Make sure the chairs are clean.
Yes, Mother, we will.
Won't you let them play at all?
No, I will not. Oh!
Come on, everybody. Wouldn't you like to have a go on our slide?
No.
You'd really enjoy it once you got going. I know you would.
No, thank you. No, not at all.
No, definitely not.
And you're really quite sure, are you?
Yes.
I thought so.
Then we've got it all to ourselves. Yahoo!
Huh?
Moomin sounds like he's having fun. Oh, and that's little Mai and Sniff. Your children seem very quiet, Mrs. Fillyjonk.
Good children are seen and not heard, my dear. Yippee! That was one of mine.
Yippee!
And that was another.
Well, it sounds like they're having fun for once. Now have a biscuit, Mrs. Fillyjonk. They have an unusual taste. I'd run out of flour, so I used, Don't worry. Moomin will look after them.
Go on, it's your turn now.
My children! Stop it, it's too dangerous. You might hurt yourself. Oh, come on, stop it at once.
Now don't you worry, Mrs. Fillyjonk. I've got ointment in my bag if they hurt themselves.
Peculiar mother. Stop, children! Do you hear me? We're going home now. Now stop it!
Oh, this is great. Like wonderful. That's our children.
I think it's time for the glorious finale, Papa.
I can't say I wasn't warned. Exposing them to this. Moomin Valley is no place for proper children. No place at all. Oh dear, what's this?
They're fireworks in your honor.
Fireworks?
I made them especially to welcome you.
Oh!
Goodbye! Come back soon!
Yeah, we'll come tomorrow.
No, you will not.
I don't think Mrs. Fillyjonk enjoyed her party.
She's very lucky that I didn't bite her.
She should have had a go on the slide. I'm sure she would have loved it, and then she wouldn't have shouted at her children.
Grown-ups don't slide down chutes, Sniff. They're too afraid of looking silly.
Whoa!
Oh,
Papa.
I'm very sorry, Moomin, but don't worry, I'll fix it. There's nothing much broken.
What happened, my dear?
Well, I thought it had been such a long time since I'd been on a slide that I'd have a go. I didn't think I'd be too heavy for it. I know, when we mend it, why don't we make it strong enough for me and Mama to play on as well, huh? I think she'd like that.
That's a good idea, Papa. But we want to use it, too.
Well, yes, of course. Yeah, I just try it out now and again.
I want you to stay here while I'm out.
What if somebody asks us to play?
What do you mean, play? I hope you're not thinking of the Moomins, are you? I don't want you mixing with those noisy children ever again. Do you hear me?
Where are you going, Mother?
To look for another house. It was a terrible mistake coming to Moomin Valley.
Look, there's Mrs. Fillyjonk. Good afternoon.
Please stay away from my children.
Oh, but why? We thought they might like to come and have an adventure with us. Oh, never mind. Let's go.
Hey, hang on a minute!
Oh, you're Tarzan!
I can't breathe!
It's too late for you now, Sniff.
Oh, no, not the hungry crocodiles at the bottom of the gorge!
We should have brought the Fillyjonks with us.
But Moomin, Mrs. Fillyjonk said...
We needn't have told her.
Have you been killed and eaten yet, Sniff?
No, I fell on top of the crocodile and knocked him out and then swam ashore.
Sniff, but I thought you couldn't swim.
Mind your own business. That looks like the Fillyjonks.
Why don't they come over here?
I bet their mother told them not to talk to us. Ha! See if I care. You!
Oh.
Hey! What are you doing? Why aren't you playing with Moomin and the others?
I don't think they want to play with us.
They didn't call for us when they went past. Stinky's arrived. I wonder what he's doing here.
I bet you it's no fun stuck in that garden.
No, we'd rather be out here playing.
Well, I know somewhere much better than Moomins. It's a great place to play.
Do you?
Yes, would I lie to you? It's a bit of a way off, but it'll be really exciting and lots of fun. So do you want to come or not?
Well, it is a bit boring here.
Yes, very.
Oh, do you really think they don't want to play with us? Doesn't look like it.
Your brother's absolutely right. So come on if you're coming, 'cause I can't wait.
What's Stinky up to? I don't trust him.
Okay, now, this is the place I told you about. Good, isn't it? Now, if you hang on to that rope, you can swing over to the other side and back again. Don't worry, it's quite safe.
That's great. I've never been anywhere like this.
A bit frightening.
Without the thrill, where's the fun? You need a bit of danger to spice it up.
Gee willikers, it looks like the other side is higher than this side.
Yes, a bit. It's all right. You just have to put your legs up, that's all. Who wants to go first? I've got it. Why don't you all go together?
What? The three of us?
See, this way you won't feel so scared, will you?
No, not together.
Well, why don't you go one at a time, then? That way it's always more fun.
Can you do it, Stinky?
Don't be silly. Of course I can. I do it all the time. One of the things I'm best at, even if I do say so myself.
So why don't you show us, Stinky?
What?
Moomin! I didn't know you were such a rope swinger, Stinky. I'm sure he didn't either. So, this is your usual place, is it?
Well, sort of.
You know something? If you hadn't said that you'd done this lots of times, I wouldn't have believed that I could have done it myself. Come on, Stinky, show us how you do it. If you go first, I'll be second.
No, it's all right. You can go first, Moomin.
But I want to see how it's done. Then throw me the rope and I'll follow. Now, tell the truth. You've never done it, have you, Stinky?
Of course I've done it, stupid.
Now, come on. Don't be such a spoilsport. We're all here waiting to cheer you on. All right, everybody. I give you the brave and bold Tarzan Stinky.
We're watching.
Are you ready, Stinky? A big cheer, everyone.
Ready to go! Oh, Stinky, my big brave hero, jump!
Well, go on. We're all waiting for you, Stinky.
Come on, Stinky, show us how it's
Come on,
done.
Stinky!
Come on, you can do it,
You
Stinky.
can do it! Come on, Stinky!
Oh, so this is how you've done it lots of times before, is it?
Yes, the rope must have shrunk.
He was trying to fool you. It was a dangerous game, and he knew very well it couldn't be done.
I didn't.
Now, why don't you come with us and play properly?
You can be Tarzan as long as you like. And when you get tired, just let go of the rope, all right, Stinky?
Moomin, wait! You can't just leave me here, you thugs. It isn't fair. Please help. Don't leave me.
But Stinky was left on his own to decide whether to climb up the rope or drop into the river. And the Fillyjonk children had more fun than they'd ever had before. but they didn't get home until very late in the evening.
Right, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, Moomin.
Bye, Moomin.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my dear children, I told you to stay at home. Where on earth have you been? Where have you been?
With Moomin and the others.
They kidnapped you, did they?
No, we've been playing with them.
Well, you can just forget about the Moomins. We're moving out as soon as we possibly can.
Moving, Mother?
Yes, right away from this valley. This is no place for a spotless and well-ordered home. What's the matter?
No, we don't want to move.
We want to stay, Mother.
Moomin House is nice and dusty.
We want to stay in Moomin Valley forever. Oh, please, Mother. We love it here.
Oh, after all I've done for you children.
In my experience, children usually get what they want.
That was how Fillyjonk and her 3 children became permanent residents of Moomin Valley. For a whole week, Snorkmaiden had been curled up on the sofa, reading fairy tales. It's a lovely day. And at last, Moomin has persuaded her to come out for a walk in the lonely mountains.
Oh, it's beautiful up here. Aren't you glad you came now? This is much better than fairy tales, isn't it, Snorkmaiden?
Oh, look, Moomin. It's Edelweiss.
Edelweiss? No, it isn't. That doesn't grow here at all.
I'm sure it is. I know what it looks like.
I'm sorry, but it's not.
Oh, it's just like in Heidi.
No, it's not. It's just a daisy.
Oh, come on. I want to pick it.
Oh, no, it's too dangerous.
I know then. You can do it. You're my boyfriend, aren't you, Moomin?
Well, I suppose we could climb down there, but I promise you it's not Edelweiss. That only grows in the Alps, and they're hundreds of miles away.
I know it's Edelweiss.
Be careful.
They don't care about danger in fairy tales.
That's why they call them fairy tales, silly. Fair Princess, please accept this, my humble offering.
Thank you, brave knight. You were right, Moomin. This isn't Edelweiss.
See, I told you. It's gonna be hard to get down from here, you know.
Can't we go back the way we came?
Well, I think it'll be easier to try to get to that path.
If you say so.
It's nearer anyway.
And better than going up.
I'm surprised you're such a good climber.
Oh, royalty is good at practically everything.
Let me see. 6 petals. What was that? A giant snowball? It can't be. It isn't winter. Oh, well, nothing of interest to me. Now, where was I?
Mr. Hendeland, has Snorkmaiden just gone past you?
Snorkmaiden? No, all I've seen going past is a very large snowball.
That was Snorkmaiden.
But she's not made of snow.
Stop! Snorkmaiden, stop! Snorkmaiden, Snorkmaiden. Oh, praise the booble. She's still breathing. She's just knocked herself out.
Oh, Moomin, what's happened to her?
She's unconscious.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
I want to get her home to Mama.
Oh, difficult. She should lose a bit of weight. Perhaps she'd come round if we splashed cold water on her face.
Oh, there's nothing to fetch it in.
If you cut some bark off a tree trunk, you could make a small container.
What a good idea. If you stay here, I'll go and do that.
Wake up, Snorkmaiden.
Oh, that's cold. Has she come round yet, Mr. Hemulin?
No.
Okay. Oh, good. It's working.
How are you feeling, Snorkmaiden?
Are you all right, Snorkmaiden?
Oh, where am I?
We're still up in Lonely Mountains.
Who am I?
Why, Royal Highness, the Princess of Lonely Mountains.
What? A princess? Oh, yes, of course. And who are you?
I am the Prince of Lonely Mountains.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
With that ridiculous shape? Ha! No, a jester, perhaps.
You what?
You there, do not laugh.
I think the poor girl must have lost her memory.
Of course not. She's just pretending.
One does not whisper with royalty present. Do you hear?
So sorry, Your Royal Highness.
A poor crofter's cabin.
This is your castle, ma'am.
Royalty doesn't live in shacks.
Snorkmaiden.
Stop calling us that. It's very rude.
Oh, forgive me.
Our royal castle is elsewhere, is it not?
What?
That must be a hunting lodge.
Of course, that's what it is.
Good, we accept that.
Are you two gonna tell me what you're so busy looking at?
Send a maid to my room, my good man.
A maid? My good man?
Papa, have you seen Snorkmaiden?
Yes, up there.
Mama, please would you go and have a word with Snorkmaiden?
Have you been quarreling?
Oh, no. It's just that she fell and banged her head, and now she thinks she's a royal princess.
What?
Ah, Nanette, come here, please.
Nanette? I'm Moomin, Mama.
Oh, we're too weary for your foolish jokes, girl. Oh, we are very tired indeed, Nanette. Please bring our silk nightie with the hand-embroidered swans and clowns. Then you may go.
How is she, Mama?
All right, I'm sure. But she seems convinced she's a princess.
Sounds as if it's dangerous, doesn't it, Mama?
Oh, I don't think so.
I was only joking when I called her a princess.
I'm very glad you didn't call her an opera singer.
Is Snorkmaiden asleep now?
Oh, yes, in a nightgown with crowns and swans embroidered on it. And another thing, Moomin, she wants a canopy put up immediately.
What's that?
Oh, a fancy cover over the bed that's draped in silks and velvets and tassels.
Oh.
She was very upset because there wasn't one there already.
It mightn't be necessary. Her memory could have come back by the time she wakes up. Why don't we wait and see? She might be fine after a rest.
I sure hope so.
But what do we do if it hasn't come back?
Let's think about that if it happens. We might not have to build that canopy.
Let me try it.
Try what?
To get Snorkmaiden's memory back. What else?
Oh, how?
Well, I think that if she sees me, she'll remember me, and then she'll remember everything else, too.
Don't be silly, little Mai. If she doesn't remember me, why should she remember you, eh?
Simple, 'cause I'm unforgettable.
There is that, I suppose.
She's still fast asleep.
Well, I'm glad we made the canopy anyway. It looks really great, doesn't it? Oh, look, she's opening her eyes. Are you awake?
Get up, Snorkmaiden. Come on. Let's go down to the beach.
And who is that person?
Come on, you remember me. I warn you, if you don't, you'll be sorry.
Oh, quite amusing.
Ah, so you remember me now.
Of course we do.
There you are, I told you. Who am I then?
Well, you're another court jester, of course.
Stop it, little Mai. Court jester.
Oh, very funny. She's a better clown than the other one. You can perform at our wedding.
Your
wedding?
Hi, Stinky. What are you doing here?
Moomin asked me to come over to Moomin House and propose to some princess.
Moomin's lost his marbles as well, then.
I think he wanted Stinky as a contrast.
You what? You mean to tell me you're both my rivals for the hands of the royal princess?
Well, it's not very original, but in order to win the princess and have her kingdom, Stinky, you'll need to solve 3 riddles.
Hey, that's great. What's this kingdom like?
All right, suitor number 1, you may now enter.
Oh, that's me. Oh, hi, Princess. How are you doing?
Jester, is this man a suitor?
He is.
I fear he does not treat us with respect.
Forgive him, your highness. He is from a foreign land and does not know the ways of your kingdom.
Well, all right. Very well. Here is the first riddle. Are you ready?
Fire away.
Now then, listen. What is it that is yellow, has 4 legs, and sings?
Oh, dear. An unusual canary?
With 4 legs, you nincompoop.
I don't know any birds with 4 legs.
Who said it was a bird?
All right, then. What's the answer, Snorkmaiden?
He shows no respect. Throw him into a dungeon and give him no food.
Your highness, he is temporarily out of his mind after his long journey here.
Hang on. I'm not out of my mind.
Shut up,
She
Snork.
is. So what's the answer? That's what I want to know.
Silence, it does not concern you. We believe you to be of lowly birth.
Sorry about this, Snuffkin.
Don't worry.
No Sir Galahad, but not bad.
I am honored to be here, your royal highness.
He'll do. An easy riddle to start. Here it is. First, what is the number of which we think? Take your time.
2?
Bravo, gallant knight. That is correct. Now listen, what is the word upon our mind?
Love.
That's amazing! Truly, the suitor has brains as well as looks. Question 3. There are 2 numbers on our mind. What do they add up to? Answer carefully, for it could unlock your princess's heart.
21.
Oh.
Was that right, too?
Oh, no, it was 22. My heart is heavy. Perchance we should have said it was correct. He was rather cute, was he not, Jester?
It's your turn now, Stinky.
Well, I suppose that even half of Snork's house would be something.
Think she'll ever get her memory back?
Of course she will.
This is not our idea of a suitor.
His heart is aching for you, Your Royal Highness.
Ah, let it ache. Oh, all right. I'll give him a chance. Here is a question, number 1. What is the number we are thinking of?
Well, of all the stupid questions.
We haven't all day.
Oh, well, 4!
Indeed not! It is 3,598,765! Be gone, out!
Snorkmaiden, that's not fair!
What rudeness! Off with his head!
It's not fair, I demand it!
Go home!
Give me another one, I want it!
Oh, what a rude suitor! We are no longer in the mood for a royal marriage, Jester. At least not today.
A wise decision, O Princess of the Lonely Mountains.
They will be prostrate with grief, but bid the other suitors to go home. Do not let them beg. We would not like that.
Very well, Your Royal Highness.
Do it kindly. We wish them no pain at all. From this day on, we shall devote ourselves to good works and to the well-being of our people.
Oh.
Phew, I didn't want to marry her anyway. Wonder what Snorkmaiden's up to now.
Upstairs thinking. She says she'll devote her life to good works.
Works? What works?
I don't know, but she probably wants to be remembered in the history books. The princess who was adored by her subjects.
Huh?
Shh, she's coming down. Your Royal Highness, may I assist you?
Send Nanette to us.
She is on an errand, Your Highness.
Then have someone else make soup, nourishing but not too rich.
Soup, Highness?
Yes, indeed. And then we shall take it to our poor subjects ourselves.
What kind of soup?
We don't know. We eat, we don't cook. The poor will be happy with anything brought by the princess herself. Now hurry, man. Be quick about it.
Now she wants some soup.
This will be ample. The poor do not eat much. It would only make them ill.
I don't know anyone poor around here, Your Majesty.
Nonsense. Greetings, Jester.
What now?
We're taking soup to the poor, made with our own regal fingers. Do you know where they are, Jester?
Your fingers? Oh, I know.
Good, wonderful. Take us to them now. They will be so grateful.
You bet, Princess. That house there.
Oh, yes. It's nice to know that the poor in my kingdom are so well off. Oh, you? Please come over here.
Who are you?
I'm the Princess of Lonely Mountain.
Princess? Oh, one moment, Your Royal Highness.
Do not keep us waiting. We have a lot to do.
I'm coming. Oh, forgive me, Your Royal Highness. I had no idea you were... Well, my, it's Snorkmaiden.
That common name again. We are a princess.
Fiddlesticks. You're not right in the head coming here bothering your elders and betters like this.
My betters? Oh, are you the queen then?
I am Mrs. Fillyjonk. Now, what do you want?
You're just fulfilling our royal duty, bringing soup to the poor, giving cheer to those less fortunate than ourselves. Here, my good woman. Now, if you just...
Poor? How dare you call me poor? You who doesn't have a stitch of clothing to your name.
Oh, the rich aroma of the soup must have overcome you, Mrs. Fillyjonk.
Ugh. Eat it yourself, Your Majesty.
Ah! This is high treason! Send for the guard! Take her to the tower!
Oh, we cannot see! I'm afraid that serves you right, Snorkmaiden.
Snorkmaiden!
Don't use that common name! Help us! We cannot see!
Please stand still, Your Royal Highness.
Oh, hold on, Moomin.
Oh!
I think it's stuck, Moomin.
Use the handle.
Oh! Stop! You're hurting! Right, I'll get it on! Out of the way!
Wait a minute. You can't break that soup tureen. It's a family heirloom.
And you mustn't hit Snorkmaiden on the head. You might hurt her.
Stop fooling around and get this thing off, will you? All right!
Oh, poor Snorkmaiden. You didn't have to hit it that hard.
Difficult to judge it with a broom. I've never hit anyone wearing a soup tureen before.
Are you all right, Your Royal Highness?
Oh, forgive us, Your Royal Highness.
Sprinkle some cold water over her face.
No, she'd hate that, Mama. Snorkmaiden!
It's no good, Moomin. I don't think she'll wake up to anything but Your Royal Highness.
Your Highness! Your Highness! Snorkmaiden!
Oh, I'm so glad Your Royal Highness is with us again.
I hope your Royal Highness is not badly hurt.
Where am I?
In Moomin Valley, of course, stupid. Where do you think?
That's weird. I thought Moomin and I had gone for a walk in the Lonely Mountains. Didn't we, Moomin?
Huh? Do you remember who I am, Snorkmaiden?
Moomin, what are you talking about? Of course I do.
And you don't think you're a princess anymore?
Princess? Have you gone crazy or something? What princess? What do you mean, Moomin?
Hooray! She's back to normal! Snorkmaiden's back to normal!
Yes, it's nice to have you back again.
Yes, it's wonderful. Welcome home.
What is? What's wonderful? Have you all gone loopy or something?
Never mind, Snorkmaiden. You bumped your head, that's all.
And so Snorkmaiden's brief spell as a royal princess came to an end. Except that she was the only one who didn't remember it. But everyone else in Moomin Valley breathed a sigh of relief.
They love the laughter and they love the living, the Moomins. Believing and sharing and caring and giving, the Moomins. They're always happy and always at play. The Moomins are having fun day after day. The Moomins, the Moomins. They love the laughter and they love the living, the Moomins. Believing and sharing and caring and giving, the Moomins. They're always happy and always at play. The Moomins are having fun day after day. The Moomins.